Welcome to Joe's Son of Boxing. So Shadasia Green wins a split decision over Savannah Marshall. Look, I had this 96-93 for Marshall, which actually I think the guy who gave it to Marshall, the judge that gave it to Marshall had it by the same score, 96-93. But there was a 95-94 and a 96-93 in favour of Green. Now, Shadasia Green had a point taken off in the fourth round, unfairly in my opinion. I thought it was a bit harsh. She was given a very stern talking to by the referee in the second round for holding. Took a point off in the fourth round. And to be honest with you, it looked like Savannah was skating this fight, was winning it pretty easy. Shadasia, Shadasia's 35 years old. She's now got 16 wins, 11 KOs, which is a big percentage for the women's game. But she's got a defeat on her record. Back in 2023, December 2023, she fought Franchon Cruz-Dezern for the WBC super-middleweight title and lost a unanimous decision. And she was disappointed in that fight because she'd be knocking girls out. And she looked like, to me, like she was sort of old, well, not old man, but old woman, if you like, by Franchon. And she didn't, it kind of was one of those performances where you thought, this girl, as big and powerful as she looks, and, she's got some serious pop to her punches, she looks like she lacks confidence. And for the first 3-4 rounds of this fight, I'm thinking the same thing. I'm thinking Savannah's having her wicked way with her, just doing whatever the hell she wants. And maybe Shadasia is going to be one of those fighters who's got all the sort of tools, all the physical tools. She's not a slickster by any stretch of the imagination, but she's not without skills. And Savannah, with that sort of languid, loose style, that Peter Fury style, was just sort of outclassing her, especially with the point off in the fourth round. But then in the fifth round, Shadasia landed a big punch, a big right hand behind the ear, I think it was, that really shook Marshall. Marshall really wobbled. I've never seen Savannah hurt so badly in a fight. And she sort of fell in, managed to fall in. She was, in a sense, for like a 10, 20-second period, she was being kind of ragdolled by Green. And suddenly the tide had turned, the old pendulum had swung, whatever analogy you want to use. Sixth round, it was, I think, more of the same, probably. A little bit less. I certainly gave, what did I give? 5, 6, and 7 I gave to Shadasia. And then in the eighth, I thought Savannah kind of came back into it. That was a close round, the eighth, but I gave it to Savannah. And the ninth and the 10th, again, competitive rounds, but for me, Savannah won them. But I think it was that period of the fight, 8, 9, 10, where the judges probably gave it to Shadasia. But look, I thought Savannah won the fight. But I'm not going to take anything away from Shadasia Green because she did show a lot in the second half of this fight. I thought she was looking a bit ropey early on, like she'd almost frozen or was going to be outgutted and outclassed. But no, she hung tough and she came through that sort of mental barrier. That's what it seemed to me. This was more a case of her mentally winning the fight rather than physically. I mean, she did impose herself on Savannah physically. Savannah herself is only half an inch off 6 foot tall and big and tough with it, but she was making middleweight until 3 years ago. So I don't know. I mean, all credit to Shadasia Green. Bad luck to Savannah. Savannah's actually younger than Shadasia by a year. She did have a long time out of the game, 2 years out of the game. So to come back, this was, by the way, was for the IBF and WBO titles. So yeah, now Shadasia's going to go looking for a rematch with Franchon, I guess. But for Savannah, she's out in the cold at the moment, but she's got close ties to MVP, as all these girls on this card, this Madison Square Garden card have. They've all got close ties to MVP. MVP working wonders for you know, for women's boxing. And this was a tough fight. And there have been some very good fights on this card. But yeah, there you go. A win for Shadasia Green. The underdog, I suppose she's the underdog. I thought she was before the fight. She picks up the win. And she was landing heavy punches because Savannah had a kind of a welt near her left eye and there was some cosmetic damage. Even Savannah got warned by the referee. This referee was very officious. She got warned for use of the head. I thought he might take a point off Savannah just to even up the penalties, but no, he didn't. But it didn't matter. Shadasia Green edged the fight in the end, and good luck to her. So what did you think of this fight? Let me know. You know, comments below. I'll give them a read. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new, because we got plenty more videos for you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I will speak to you again very soon. More to come tonight. Bye for now.